Welcome back to the ProductioneerDude. Today, I'm back to Chemically Bonded. So, you guys are probably wondering, like, you ended, or you got all the endings, why are you back? Apparently, if you guys didn't see the last part of the, like, I guess, endings, there was actually a bonus story that we can actually go through. So you can see right here, so there's, like, a bonus scene that we can reminisce on, I guess, technically. You know, like, we got this new character called Sae. So we got Sae's Day Out and then Scientific Hearts. And then Sae's doomed for future updates and bonus content. Our story is not over. Alright, so I'm guessing they're gonna like constantly update this then, probably with like the new character, with his new character. So Sae's Day Out. What a lovely reunion. I'm sure she's happy to see you, right? Tagging along with Naomi and Sae, you head into the city for an afternoon's worth of fun. I'm sure things will be swell. Alright. Okay, let's do this. So I don't know if there's gonna be any choices to make. I think it's just literally reminiscing. Okay, I guess our name is Satoru. So you two really became friends, huh?
Why wouldn't we? Like-minded individuals think alike.
Don't tell me you're jealous. I wouldn't have invited you here if you weren't my friend.
You invited me here because you told me you wanted to go birthday shopping for Kyoko.
So? What's wrong with that?
Her birthday is in April.
So is mine. Do you have a problem with us, Aries?
Not really. Oh, it's August right now.
The early bird catches the worm. Whatever that means.
Sorry, I was like cracking my knuckles. Alright. With a huff, Naomi goes back to playing with her phone before leaving me and Sae together in a blissful state of pure awkwardness. So, Sae, have you got any hobbies?
If you're trying to hit on me, that's not going to work.
I'm not trying to hit on you.
Good. Of course I have hobbies. I just don't feel the need to tell you.
I actually love Sae's voice. She sounds like so mysterious. I don't know, I really like it. Whoever voiced her did a good job. Like she just sounds so mysterious. I like that vibe. I'm just trying to start a conversation.
Start a conversation with somebody else.
Looking towards Naomi, she bats a look of disgust as she lifts her eyes off her phone.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Try your luck somewhere else.
If you really want to know, I like puzzles, okay?
Is that an honest answer, or are you making that up to stop me from talking to you?
100% honest, I swear. Anyway, the train is about to stop.
Rising up from our seats, the three of us make our way towards the doors in the center of the carriage. Although my reason for being here remains unclear, we should at least try to enjoy it. Here we are. I turned my phone off. So, what are we going to do? This is where we left off, I think, last time, like when I was just doing anything. Standing in the midst of the city yet again, the three of us dawdle around aimlessly as passers-by skirt around us. Like statues without clear direction, the longer we stand here, the more painful things continue to get.
That's a really good question.
You didn't have an idea?
Normally, you're the one who thinks of these things, right? I'm not going to that fucking cafe again.
It's like how Naomi curses a lot. I thought you liked it there.
I do. But sometimes it's nice to go somewhere else, right?
You know, I agree with her. What about the arcade? You liked it there, right?
That sounds like it could be mildly interesting.
You want fries with that?
I didn't know the arcade sold fries, but I am pretty hungry.
They don't. She's joking.
I know. I was joking too.
Sarcasm is the word you're looking for.
Shut up is the word I'm looking for.
That's two words. It's a back and forth.
Shut up.
Fine. We'll go to the arcade. Be sure to win something though, alright?
It's not like she'll let me leave if I don't. Here we are, back at the arcade. So heading into the arcade, the flashing lights and sounds of games in the distances creates a humble atmosphere of fun as we stand at the entrance, looking around for things to do.
So, what's your plan exactly?
My plan?
I think she wants you to win something for her. She said that on the train, right?
Alright.
I can win something on my own if I wanted. I'm always a winner.
In terms of track, that can't be doubted. As the captain of the team and the school's superstar, she really is a winner. But given the look on her face, it doesn't seem like she's too confident about making any gains today. You want a prize, right?
I just want to make sure my money isn't wasted, okay?
But you haven't spent anything.
I don't care.
She doesn't care.
Thanks, Miss Obvious. With the two girls giving me piercing stares, we begin the rounds of the nearby machines in an attempt to walk away with a prize. Something we're bound to have paid way too much for what these things are usually worth.
You can't go on that one. It says prize every time.
Isn't that what you wanted? A prize?
If you have to rely on handouts, what sort of man are you?
That's the ones using my money to have fun.
Look, here's a game that's more up your alley.
Walking towards yet another machine, Sae points towards it with gusto as I take a moment to read the sign above it. Wheel of Fortune?
Given that you're fortunate enough to spend your afternoon with two cute girls, surely you could test your luck with this.
I don't exactly consider it fortunate. Looking at the machine, the reward for winning seems to be tickets. Spin the wheel and whatever it lands on is what you get. Simple enough. An array of numbers are spread around the wheel, each glowing brightly under the dim light.
So, are you gonna give it a go?
With the two girls now staring me down, almost jeering me to try it out, I succumb to the pressure and slip some coins inside the machine. In an instant, the lights continue to flash as a rhythmic tune plays.
This machine seems to be compensating for something.
I don't think that joke works in this situation. Still, I take hold of the wheel as the two girls continue staring on, almost as if they were genuinely interested in the outcome. Putting all my energy into the spin, Naomi huffs and looks quickly away, as if disappointed in my attempt. Yet her eyes are quickly back to the machine as it begins to slow down, bit by bit. Sae, as apathetic as she usually is, also seems slightly thrilled. In tune with the music, the wheel comes to a gentle stop. The three of us, all silent, looking towards it in awe. 1,000 tickets! The grand prize!
What? Is it broken?
Hey, what makes you think I broke it?
I think the only thing that broke was our expectations.
More like your dreams.
Hey, don't get funny with me just because you won.
That's right. He won. He won.
I did win. I'm a winner. As we continue to stare towards the machine, a string of tickets blows out almost endlessly onto the floor. Grabbing a nearby ticket cup, Naomi crouches down and begins to scoop them up. Those aren't your tickets, you know. In response, she just glances back towards me and continues to claim the prize for herself. Not even a humph. Pulling the final tickets from the jaws of the machine, Naomi looks back towards me with a sincere apologetic look across her face.
Here. They are yours, after all.
Stretching out her arm, Naomi passes the cup full of tickets. Our fingers brush against one another as I take them in my own hands.
You know what? It's better if I earn something myself, isn't it? It's the same thing with track, after all.
What? Did you think someone could have won track for you? You were the best there is.
It's not like I haven't thought about sticking a wig on Kyoko.
I can imagine that. I think you're gonna need a lot more than a wig. You're gonna need contacts, you know, because Kyoko has brown eyes, Naomi you have blue eyes. And I think Naomi's hair is a little whiter than Kyoko's, but still a shade of brown for both of them. Alright, Kim and Kyoko's...
Nope.
Anyway,
Oh.
it looks like she's gone to play whack a third-year high schooler.
Damn, she didn't, or he didn't finish that thought.
I mean, whack-a-mole.
Having left me and Sae together, all I can do is ponder over what to use these tickets for. It's not like I came here expecting a prize.
Are you going to get something, or are you just going to stare at them?
You know, you aren't making this any easier.
Actually, I won't go there.
Standing by my side, Sae looks on with an unamused face, although for her that isn't unusual. Following in my stride, we head for the nearby prize booth. An apathetic look teen guards the counter. I'd bet he goes to our school. Well, mine and Naomi's. I can't comment on Sae. Now staring at the items on offer, I quickly spot something interesting and converse with the guy behind the counter. Sae, having taken the apathetic role from the clerk, dwaddles behind me as I take hold of my prize. A victory tune of sorts plays in the back of my mind.
So, what tacky prize did you get yourself?
Myself? That's not who this prize is for.
Huh?
Passing my bag over to Sae, she quickly takes a peek inside before looking back at me with an expression glued between confused and flustered.
This is for me?
You said you liked puzzles, right? It's a jigsaw.
You know I wasn't being serious, right?
I figured.
What's up, bitches?
Having come back from her adventure, Naomi appears behind Sae with an expression not short of bored.
You know, I think I'm just about ready to go home.
Did you run out of money?
Of course not! You know I'm nothing but a winner.
Are we sure about that? Okay, we'll never know. Leading the way, Naomi heads out of the arcade into the now evening lights. The three of us ready to begin our journey back home. Sae, still standing by my side, gently taps my shoulder as I turn to face her.
You know, you're not so bad after all. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, so that was the end of that scene. Let's see the other one. It was, what was it called? I don't remember. Scientific Hearts. Time to have fun with your favorite gamer girl, Sae. When someone said sleepover, this certainly isn't what came to mind. But hey, how much more romance do you want? So this was update number 1 on, I assume that's supposed to be May 18th, 2020. So that was already 2 years ago. So I don't know, like, does it say on this one too? Oh, it doesn't. I'm just guessing this was like the first thing they did. And then this is just like, you know, a new update because people were like, we want to see more Sae. And yeah. But it's been 2 years. I don't know if they'll still update this. I mean, if they do, I'm definitely down to just like look at all the rest of the scenes that come after. But anyway, yeah. Let's go on this scene. Scientific Hearts. I like that pun.
Wow, the graphics on this game sure are amazing. You paid how much for this?
You don't have to be sarcastic, you know. I like this game.
Sarcasm? I'm a gamer girl. Everything I say is 100% serious. Did you model your character on me?
Well, her voice is a little quieter than usual. I don't know if I should jump the OBS thing, because what if she starts talking loud again? Oh, yeah, why? I think it's cute.
What a creep.
I thought it'd be romantic.
You can tell that to the judge. I don't think that excuse will hold up in court.
Damn, she's suing me. You're getting a restraining order?
Hello, motherfucker.
I look down from the screen to face the girl sitting at my desk. Standing behind her, her head turns to face mine.
I can't be your girlfriend if I filed one against you. No. You're going straight to prison. I'm sure you can get by if I help you smuggle in narcotics, right? I'll visit you once a week.
Once a week. This is how it all started, from seeing each other on a weekly basis to slowly getting this close over time. It's not the type of relationship you'd think would work out. But here we are. Sae, the girl I fell in love with.
Are you getting lost in thought again? I thought I told you people found that annoying.
Like, I guess this makes sense. It's technically an alternate universe because this is not Jong, and apparently this is Satoru. Is that his name? Yeah, Satoru. Or something like that, yeah. There's nothing wrong with being a little philosophical.
But you're an idiot. Anyway, I need some help with beating this level.
What happened to being a gamer girl? She puts the controller down on the desk. Taking a break?
Well, it's just... I came here to spend time with you, didn't I?
This is spending time together, isn't it? I wrap my arm around her shoulders in an attempt to get my feelings across. If it weren't for her, I don't know where I'd be right now. Kyoko, Naomi, spending time with them. I realized that I needed to find someone for myself too. Someone to fight for. Someone to be there for. So yeah, I am guessing, yeah, this is a completely different person. Because he did say, you know, Kyoko and Naomi, they found somebody to fight for, so they're probably referring to, you know, Mr. Jongen from the first story, I guess, and then this just some other person we're playing as.
Who said you could touch me?
At least that's how it's supposed to go. As it stands, Sae could fend off the world on her own. Yet she accepted my feelings. I pick the controller up from the desk and restart the level as she watches on with her curious eyes. I didn't realize you had haphophobia. What does that mean?
Take the thesaurus out of your ass and just play the level for me.
I jump around on the screen a few times out of habit before progressing on with the level. Sae in her own virtual kingdom, taking on the world as she pleases. It's not too dissimilar to reality. She's always seemed a little disconnected from everyone else, but that's what I like about her. That's what I love about her. I continue playing the level, progressing past enemies one by one, as I make my way through a mystical looking world. It really is a nice game. You really had a hard time with this? This is easy. Easy clap. She pouts and gives me another basically a soda drinking, chip eating version of Naomi. I'm not sure how Naomi herself would feel about that comparison.
If you're really that confident, why don't you just propose to me already?
It's a bit early for that, isn't it? What are we still in, I think we're still in high school, aren't we?
Correct!
Alright, would you even take that question seriously? It's not like I haven't thought about our future together. But right now, I think it's best we enjoy being young.
Of course I would. I'd say no, obviously. You're not trying hard enough to convince me.
I tighten my grip on the controller. I'll show you hard.
That's what he said.
And pause on
Maybe
that.
I should file that restraining order if you're going to use lewd language like that.
Smarter words, I step up the ante in Sae's virtual world. Her tiny avatar on the screen continues to smite all sorts of foes under my command. I'm really getting into this. There. Done. Didn't hear a snap. It took a while, but the words on the screen clearly read, "Level complete." It's an achievement we could share together.
You know, I was joking about not being able to beat the level. You're still in the tutorial.
Huh? Sae giggles at what I can only presume is the bewildered look on my face. That's what it feels like. This was really the tutorial? Despite calling it easy earlier, the latter parts of the stage were somewhat difficult. Just how hard does this game get?
You'll just have to find that out for yourself.
Alright, I will. I continue on with the game, loading up the next level. This process continues as each level goes by one. We even take turns, passing the controller back and forth as our fingers brush against one another. Yeah, it's surprisingly sensual for what really is an everyday activity, for the gamer girl at least. Yet it's this everyday which I cherish. We ended up beating the game. Well, we would be a bit of an exaggeration.
I guess you did well enough. Fine, I'll let you marry me.
You were serious about that?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Everything I say is 100% serious. I promise.
It's like a typical anime. When the parents make the two children get married off like that. And then I guess the children don't have a say in it. Except this time, it's on her terms. The thing is, your promises always turn out to be jokes.
I'm glad that's finally getting across to you.
We have been together for a while. Sharing times like these together is certainly nice. It's getting late.
You're kicking me out already?
You don't want to head home alone in the dark, do you?
No, I wouldn't.
There's one thing I have. It's the ability to exploit her weaknesses. As much as she teases me, teasing her is fun too. You better get going soon then. Of course, if I could, I'd spend more time with her.
How about I stay here for the night?
What? Oh, what? He actually says it out loud now. How do you expect that to work? Are you really ready to share a bed with me?
Ew, no. You have a sleeping bag, right?
I guess I sleep in that. I think so. There's probably one in the wardrobe.
Is it clean?
Of course it is. Sae heads towards the wardrobe and begins rummaging around through my stuff, knocking a few shirts off their hangers in the process. It really is a spectacle. Soon enough, the star of the show manages to pull out my sleeping bag. To be honest, I don't really know why I have one in the first place. That'll do, right?
It'll have to.
The room continues to get dimmer slowly as the sun starts to set. Our day slowly coming to an end, only for us to anticipate another.
I don't really feel like sleeping yet.
We could stay awake for a while longer if you'd like.
Sure, that'd be nice.
I can't tell whether or not she's being sarcastic again, but I still smile. Sae walks across the room and sits beside me on the bed.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
What's this ooh thing coming out of you, huh? Well, what?
Oh, nothing.
She stares at me with a stoic expression. Is there something on my face? Is there some kind of ooh on my face as well? She shakes her head. What? What is it?
Am I not allowed to think about things?
About what? Sae looks down at the floor briefly before returning her gaze to me.
About us. You know, I'm really glad I met you.
I could say the same, I guess.
You guess?
She doesn't look pleased, but her moment of jest quickly returns to her previous, reddened expression. Her breathing becomes ragged as she sits in silence before twitching her lips as she prepares to speak. It's the sound of her voice which I adore.
I really think I love...
Psych!
It just gets cut off out of nowhere.
Wakey, it's time for school.
I love you too.
What?
That was all a dream, basically. Because, I should have known something, like, was just gonna happen. Like, either... I was kind of expecting the scene to just end when she was like, I love, and then it ends. But it's even better. It's like... Mr. Satoru was just dreaming the whole time. That was funny. The world around me suddenly shifts as I rub my aching eyes. I was asleep? Where am I? What planet are we on?
You're on a train, I think.
Oh, that's right. We were on the way to the cafe. I'm sure that place is racking in the cash, considering how often we go there. It's like those games which keep having to reuse the same location to save on development costs. Like the one we played in that dream. I really have to tell her how I feel. The train begins to slow as we approach our stop, the city, once again. Two girls stand up, leaving me to stumble behind them as I still recover from the events of that dream. It felt so real. Maybe that's why it hurts. I follow behind them as we get off the train. Once again, we stand in the midst of the city, crowds of people bustling around us, going about their daily lives. It's a familiar scene. It's where we first met.
I need to go somewhere. I'll be back shortly.
That's certainly convenient.
Bye, have a great time.
I think she needs to use the restroom.
I think we've been over this before. If I were her, I would have waited until we got to the cafe, but now that she's gone, Sae and I can spend more time together. We really haven't known each other for long, but spending time with her really is enjoyable. Time is a valuable thing. I don't think I can keep these feelings inside any longer, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It's something I want to do. Now, probably isn't the best time if it all goes wrong, but it's said, you only regret the things you don't do. Sae, I really need to ask you something.
What is it? My birthday isn't for another week, and I don't really want any more puzzle.
Oh, will you go out with me? He actually shouts it probably.
Of course. Let's see how things turn out.
Alright. He did it. My dude did it. Satoru. Alright, I think that's like all the scenes that there are. So like I said before, I don't know like if they will come up with like any new like content for that. Because as you can see there's like, you know, bonus content, yeah. Last time they updated was like back in 2020. So I really don't know if they're gonna keep doing it or not. Because from what I know, the devs are currently working on like new visual novels, so yeah. I'm not expecting any updates for a while, but if there's certainly any, I will play through them and I'll let you guys know. So that was the bonus content. I guess a lot of it revolves around Sae and this new like protagonist called Satoru. I kind of like the idea of that because it would have been weird if it was like Jongen, but I guess it would be like an alternate universe or something. where it's like, oh, we don't get romantically involved with Kyoko or Naomi. We get romantically involved with this new character that kind of came out of nowhere. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Honestly, Chemically Bonded, it was like so much fun to play, and I honestly love the bonus content that came with it as well. I really didn't expect that there would just be a new character. So, anyway, yeah. I don't know if there's much else to like do in the game. Hopefully, soon, if they are like still keeping up with this, there's more to do. Otherwise, you know, I am gonna probably play more visual novels that they have, because as I mentioned before, they do have more coming out, and I will see if I can be one of the few people that play it. Maybe one of the first, but that's a little far-fetched. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave suggestions for games that you have, and all that good jazz. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.